First you had triangles, circles, and squares. Remember, to draw these animals, these are the only things you need to be able to do. The triangle, circle, square. Also, you might use the letters Y, J, L, C, D, S, V, W, M, and U. You might also want to use 1, 2, 3. You had 2 kinds of dots, dot, small dot, big dot, arrow, that whatever that thing is, at sketchy skirlicue at the bottom. Then we drew some animals for you, and we had, first of all, the ant. Had a bunch of ants, and a bunch of ants in a row. And let's see, what else did we have? We had a big ant, we had a green ant. We had a brown ant, but it doesn't look very brown to me, wearing a green sweater. That's what it was, brown ant wearing a green sweater. And then we had ants saying hi. Then we had, moving down, we had some ants going along and climbing up and then jumping. And then we had, there's the ant jumping, and then we had an ant coming out of a hole. And I think we had an ant, going into the hole was first, and coming out of the hole is second. This is just a quick review of what we did last time we had the program. Then we looked at a worm. There we are, beautiful worm. And I'm not sure what the other one is. I guess it's 3 worms. Then we went to a snake. We had a snake. You had to put the little things on the front and the eyeball. Come on, where are you? Ah, there you are, a little hard to see. And then we had a tall snake. Should be coming up soon. Yep, there's the tall snake. Then we went on to that, we went to caterpillars. Come on, caterpillars, where are you? You'll see the things flashing. This is simply using the various pens and so on, colors. We had to speed things up to do this refresher course. This is the making of the caterpillar. And I got the front on the antenna. And that was the end of the first program. Now next we've gone into another program called Procreate, and we're going to try to do some things that are a little fancier for this program. Again, I'm just learning how to use it. That is called a circle. You'll see a lot of flashing around here. It's because it's been speeded up so you don't die of boredom. And we're trying to fill up the square without filling up the whole screen, and it isn't not working out very well. So we try again. Get our colors right, put it in. Again, it's screwed up. We really wanted to just fill up the inside. Finally, we got it. There it is. That's what we wanted to do. Now we make a square, and as long as you have it so it's can't escape, you are able to bring it up and just let it flow into the box or the triangle or whatever. Again, it takes a little while to learn how to use the colors. And now we're doing some tapping to make corrections or change things. It's a double tap to get rid of it. Swish it to get rid of everything on the screen. Now we're showing how you can make a circle so you leave it on after you've finished. You don't lift up. You leave the pen on the tablet and it makes it a nice even curve. There we are, filling it up. Now we're trying to get, finally, but after swishing along, it'll erase everything with this particular program. Now we're trying to do something from the book. This is our polywog. As you can see, fill up the polywog. put ourselves an eyeball on it soon. There's the eyeball, please. Eyeball, there's the eyeball. Then you put the mouth. Unfortunately, we haven't figured out how to keep it from going over the edge. Tried a second time, no better. You might have noticed we went to the side and got a smaller line. Now we're trying to figure out how to move it. We want to move the polywog without moving the circle. Got it selected. And move it to the side. Now we're working with layers here, and we're trying to learn how to use the layers. And I won't get into it right now because I'm still pretty amateurish in trying to figure out how it works. But it makes it so you put things in different layers, and if you want to erase something, you don't have to change the whole picture. You just have to change that particular layer of stuff. Now we've got ourselves a circle. Looks like we have another polywog, this time with a nice little black skin. And we're making him with a grouchy. He's a grouchy polywog. Again, we're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. You swish it along your finger, and it's supposed to erase everything. This time I held 3 fingers down to erase stuff. I'll try to do a program where I show you all the different gestures to get what you want. But right now, this is just our first attempt at the program. How does it work? How do you do things, etc., etc. Looks like we're going to have something big coming up here. Getting our colors all figured out. I say we're getting our colors figured out. Come on. Oh, we got a circle. No, we don't like that. So we tapped it and it disappeared. We're going to get our cover. Do it again. Huh, a lot of work for one circle. Oh, got 2 circles. 3 circles. Notice the last one, holding it down after, without lifting up the pen, it immediately makes it into a nice round circle. Moving it around. We're on to the next project, which is a spider. I can spot it right away. Got yourself a couple of eyeballs. I'm not quite sure what he's doing right now. Doing a lot of finger work. Oh, trying to fill it up. Oh, it didn't work. It was supposed to fill the circle, but not the rest of the screen. So I decided to put some legs on instead. Now this time we got what we wanted. The body was filled up. Here I am practicing erasing it one item at a time. What are we doing here? Well, we're doing a green thingy. We're making a bug. That's what we're doing. Notice that's the head. It's got a square head, this bug. Not really set very well on the rest of the body either, but I'm going to try to round up the bug's head a little bit. Oh, again, that's not what I don't think that's what I wanted. We're putting on some eyes onto the bug. Again, we want to round out that head. There we are. He's filling up the head, and he's trying to round it out a bit. Put some antenna on. Starting to look like a bug. Yep, big stripe down the middle. That's right. And some legs. And we're getting some more colors here. would appear. A lot of work for not much happening. And we got ourselves a black circle. I don't like that, so I tapped it and it disappeared. Trying to make some circles. There's one that's pretty good, but it's covered by the color chart. But it's gone away, so we're putting it up. It looks like another bug to me. And it looks like it might be a ladybug. We're going to see. Let's see. Oh, color, yeah. See, that stayed within the boundaries. That's good. Stayed within the boundaries. And a couple of eyeballs, I guess. That's supposed to be where, I don't know if that's where their eyeballs are. Maybe they are. And some antenna. Got myself a ladybug. Trying to get rid of it, but to get, there we go. Tapping it, holding your finger down will get rid of it all. I'll explain that a little better on another program, hopefully. Couldn't be explained any worse than it is today. Circle. We're trying to make, because you may not identify it, this is supposed to be a chick, like a chicken, a chick, chicken chick, a chick. Got self, oops. Guess that's a beak. Legs. And little things on the feet. Now you may notice here that the two monitors that I've got here of the picture are not quite coordinated anymore, and I haven't figured out why. You'll notice that the big screen seems to get ahead of the smaller screen. At least in some cases it seems to be like work that way. Yeah. Notice the head there, the orange head, turned up earlier on the big picture than it did on the second picture. So they're out of sync all of a sudden, it would appear. Or maybe it's been that way the whole time. There I am, my two eyeballs are in. I don't know if they're in the right place. But he's a happy looking worm. This is another kind of worm. Another brand. Got his legs. And the end. So this is our second attempt to show you how to learn things on the computer. See you next time.